guys, in today's video we are going to make 9 stress balls out of slime and other stuff you probably already have in your home. This first one is one of my favorites because it's super easy to make. We are going to start by adding cornstarch to a bowl. And then, to make it very squishy, add a ton of liquid soap. Mix it well until you have a liquid consistency, and now let's move on to the next step. Take a balloon in the color, shape or size of your choice and attach it to the tip of a water bottle like I'm doing here. This is going to help us a lot to fill the balloon. Pour this inside the balloon like I'm doing here until your stress ball is in the size you want it to be. If you have some troubles filling it, just move the tip of the balloon a little bit to help you relocate the cornstarch. Just be careful and don't make a mess like I did here. Once it is done, tie a knot and that's it! This is so liquidy and squishy that's going to keep you entertained for hours. Isn't this the cutest squishy stress ball ever? It's super easy to make, let me show you how. Choose the color of you want your light bulb to be. I wanted mine to be bright yellow, so here I'm using a neon yellow balloon. And this balloon is perfect because it is kinda sheer, so I will be able to see the inside of it. If you can tell, a balloon like this kinda have the same shape as a light bulb, so we only need to fill just a little bit so the balloon don't lose the original shape. To make the liquid more thick, I mix equal parts of clear glue and water. Once you have it ready, tie a knot at the very end of the balloon like so. I found these fake light bulbs at Michael's and they are perfect for this DIY. I'm going to remove the metal part and then, using a hot glue gun, I'm going to glue it to the balloon. Just make sure the glue isn't too hot or it will melt the balloon. And there you have it. This is so cute. I love it. Next one is one of my favorites. It is also very squishy, but it feels more dense. To make this, we are going to start by making a very liquidy slime. So pour Elmer's glue in a bowl of your choice and then add equal parts of water. Add food coloring if you want and mix until everything is well dissolved. Then add little by little the activator of your choice. In this case, I'm using water mixed with borax. Keep adding until you have the right consistency. Just remember that for this we need a very liquidy running slime. It will be much squishier and also will be easier for us to fit the slime into the balloon later. Attach the opening of the balloon to the tip of a water bottle and start filling your stress ball. If you want, you can add tiny bits to make this a crunchy stress ball, but this step is completely up to you. Tie a knot and your stress ball is ready. Using a balloon with a design like this one makes it look even better. This is so cool, it's like playing with slime without having to wash your hands later, and I love it. Now that you know how to make a stress ball out of slime, you can transform that into this super cool stress ball following just some simple steps. I know this stress ball is already all over Instagram and YouTube, but I have always wanted to try this out. Now that you have the stress ball ready, we are going to use a net like these ones. I already have this in my house, so you may already have one too. Cut a little piece of the net and tie a knot on the back of the stress ball. When you squish it, the slime tries to escape through those tiny holes and it makes it look so cool. It kinda looks like grapes, isn't it? I love this stress ball so much and I highly recommend you to try it out. The next one is also one of my favorites because it looks so magical and it is perfectly round. Start by filling an empty water bottle with a bunch of different glitter and water. The more chunky glitter you add, the better it's going to look. You can also use fine glitter if you want, but it's not going to look as cool as if you use chunkier ones. And now to make a perfectly round stress ball, here I'm using a clear round balloon. You can easily find them at Paris City or Amazon. Attach the balloon to the tip of the water bottle, and once you have it like this, flip it over to fill the balloon. You will notice how instantly the balloon is transformed into this super cute and magical, perfectly round ball. Let all the air out and secure it with a knot, and that's it! This looks so cool! You have to try this using this kind of round balloons. I find it so relaxing to see how the glitter moves around inside it. This definitely is going to help you feel more relaxed on those stressful days. Next, we are going to make this jelly stress ball out of toothpaste. We are going to fill a balloon with toothpaste. Any brand or type will work, but I think it is better if you use a gel type of toothpaste. First I started to fill the balloon directly with the toothpaste like so, but then I discovered that this wasn't a good idea. The toothpaste wasn't reaching the bottom part of the balloon and I was creating a complete mess. So what I did was the same as the first stress ball. Attach the balloon to the tip of a water bottle and then continue to fill the balloon with toothpaste. Use a wood stick to help you move the toothpaste if you're having some troubles with it. This kind of stress ball works best if you use a smaller balloon. I couldn't find one, so that's why mine looks a little bit disinflated. Once it is full, let all the air out and tie a knot. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks so cool when you squish it and you can see all those tiny white squares of the gel toothpaste. This is another kind of squishiness. It feels like there's some kind of jello inside and I think it looks really cool. It's super easy to make this super cool glow-in-the-dark stress ball. Let me show you how. To make this, we are going to need tonic water, and this is super easy to find at any supermarket. Tonic water has an ingredient that makes it glow under black light so bright. So grab a clear balloon in the size you want your glow stress ball to be and attach it to the tip of a tonic water bottle. Then flip it over and start filling the balloon like I'm doing here. Let all the air out and quickly secure it with a knot. This is how it looks once the lights are out, but when there's a black light, it glows super cool. This stress ball is perfect for parties, especially now that Halloween is next month. I'm sure your friends are going to love this idea. I had to make this so popular Orbis stress ball. I have always wanted to try this out, so I had to include this in this video. Pour some Orbis in a cup, and to make them grow, add water and let this sit for a couple of hours. This is how the Orbis should look like now that they have absorbed all the water. Now take an empty water bottle and start filling it with the Orbis. Once you have it completely full, attach the end of a clear balloon to the tip of a water bottle and flip it over to fill the balloon with Orbis. Now that you have it like this, let all the air out and that's it! I can't believe how squishy this is. My favorite part is to squish each individual Orbis. For some reason this is so satisfying, you have to try this out. And finally, I'll show you how I made my favorite stress ball ever. In a cup, add Elmer's glue. Then add a ton of shaving cream. Food coloring is optional, but I decided to add some drops to give it some color. Mix all well together. And then add little by little the activator of your choice. Here I'm using water and borax. Mix it like so until your fluffy slime is ready. Take the balloon of your choice and put it inside all the fluffy slime that we just made. The size of your stress ball will depend on how much slime you made. Leave all the air out and tie a knot. This was by far my favorite stress ball of this video. I promise it is so squishy, so fluffy, and because I use so much shaving cream, this is so lightweight. If you're going to try at least one stress ball from this video, I definitely recommend you to try this one out. I have seen this trend all over Instagram. It's so satisfying to cut open a stress ball like I'm doing here. Even though this last one was my favorite part was destroying it. Let me know in the comments which stress ball was your favorite. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in